Good evening. I think everything's working. Let's just see. Once I'm sure everything's working, you can get on with the evening. That's looking good. Just checking sound and vision. Vision's looking good. Sound not so sure. Vision's looking good. Sound not so sure. Yeah, looking good. Right. It's spooky month. That's why I look like this. And it is time to move on to chapter 3 of Frostpunk. So we'll be doing that. Just going to capture the game. Get over to the right street scene. And we're all set. And those guys have had snacks, don't you? Saw them. Don't believe their lies. Right, so where were we? I've been having a lot of problem with Chrome and streams suddenly disconnecting of late. So we have opened up Winter Home, and we're currently contending with the difficult terrain and environment there. And it's taking a bloody long time to load.
Steward.
Here we go. Must avoid dripping any of that down my shirt today. Right. Let's pause it. Fortitude Base. New London, Winter Home Ruins. Now I think I sent more people over there, and yeah, they're slowly working on building homes for themselves. Managed to turn on the generator. We have a significant workforce left. But we need to hold on to them because the last vent is up there, and we have 38 weeks to get there. So in the meantime, let's check on the trade. I'm happy enough with that. Winter home. Now we can get resources from there. So we're going to match demand there. There isn't any demand there. We're going to match demand there. But not that much. Right, we'll need to do something about goods manufacture. Let's transfer those resources and let's have a look at the generator if we can. We can't. But we can. Alright, we need to get out of the frost breaking thing. Will this take a mix? No, it won't. Can we build central upgrades here? No, we can't. So it's coal, it's oil only at the moment. We can probably afford to transfer more oil to Winterhome. Plus 15 should do. Right, our first building is going up. Hey Julie, how's it going? It's quiet in here, but I'll give you a shout out anyway. I do.
Good call. Oh, we got it. We got it. 1, 2, 3. Can't tell you.
You're not following Julie.
Crap on the ground.
Julie Julie is wonderful. Plays an awful lot of Oxygen Not Included. The occasional other game like Stray or some farm type game thingy. I forget what it's called. For community events and very occasionally Stray. And she has an adorable cat called Bob who we see a lot. And another cat who we don't see so much of, which is a shame. But Fields of Mystria. And Stardew Valley. Go on, sell yourself. Just a few then. A couple here and there. Actually, yeah, so 1, 2. Yeah, I know what I want to do here. Which is... and then 1, 2, 3, and then we'll build another heating hub. It's not my style of game, so I don't play them very much, but yes, I'm aware of them. I've got to pass expedition support, so let's get that done. Right, so one of the things I've got to remember is how to orient it. I must remind myself to orientate things. We have plenty of people, so we can push the goods factory here up to 100%. These guys are happy, which is nice. So we're going to pass expedition support. I think we can just pass that unchallenged, so without promising any other favours.
Hear ye.
I love that the confirm box is I see.
The law takes effect.
So that's fine. And we are not doing any exploring, so we should do that. Anything going to give me cause? So, did you play the original Frostpunk, Julie? I mean, goods are good. Goods are definitely good, but especially since we're going to need more of them. Right, let's launch this expedition. And let's clear up one of the... this dark mountain has a grim reputation. A few scouts that tried braving this area speak of shrieking winds and dark silhouettes amongst the snowdrifts. Very few people return here from unscathed. Challenging territory. Threat level safe, because I've got all the upgrades that help with that. That leaves us a few people left over. That's fine with me. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Tesla City. We could upgrade that. And we are researching quite a lot of things, so temptation is to do that. Let's do it. Cool. How do we make them? Yeah, we need the money, unfortunately, at the moment. Can't promote them. Right, it's the best we can do. They're going to start sabotaging things fairly soon. What are we researching? A heat dispatcher. We'll need those watchtowers. God, the frost breaking is so slow here. Yeah, we need to start building it up there. You get one chance with rapid frost breaking. Oh, we can't break into there because of the gases. Right. Well, we just have to play it out then and see if we're doing well enough. That's right, that's what I wanted to do. So we're using cash to quickly expand what's going on here. So we want a heating hub here as well. I hope I'm doing this right. What's going on? Oh, this is a sabotage. Enact human experimentation. If I refuse to be useful, we'll finally use them. We are not doing that. So, stewards, some colonists, swayed by the faith keepers among them, have become sabotaging our efforts. They tamper with the buildings and heavy machinery. You can build watchtowers to maintain order, but some of the evolvers wish for a more extreme solution. They propose we instill human experimentation. In their mind, they would both aid our effort as well as show the colonists that, given the option, working is the better choice. No, we're not doing that. We have to do something. See, the monitoring is worrying. I'd quite like to do it a different way, but I can't think of it. So let's go with the surveillance watch tower. So we're going to have to research that. Let's just keep an eye on the balance of stuff. Right, now they need materials. So we're going to give them 10 there. And I think we've got enough surplus here to push the, to share the strain. Let's see what happens if we optimize now for oil. Yeah. We're going to optimize for coal. Right, so now we need the surveillance towers. Society watchtowers. Surveillance watchtower is the one that we need to do. Hang on, I thought I'd done that. Death to evolvers. Steward, we discovered ransacked provisions and the dream is dead. Cores are gone. We will never feel true warmth again. Carved into the warehouse walls, followed by death to evolvers. Three of our workers did not report in for their shifts. They were known to be Faithkeepers members, instigating brawls and vocal in their hatred of our efforts here in Winterhome. Their fate is left to the frost now. We need to have our eyes peeled for violent radicals. Conflict between the Evolvers and Faithkeepers is brewing, and settling Winterhome has crushed their dreams of creating a warm paradise. I see. We've got deserters, so that will continue happening. I need to be very quick on this. Needs more goods. We can more materials rather, which I think we can happily do. Frost breaking is complete, right? We need cores. Ah, fuck. Alright. Where are the cores being used? It'll be the goods district, won't it? Bollocks. Have we got any cores out in the wasteland? The cursed circle. Take it. I knew there was going to be an emergency, what we needed them for. Luckily, our trust is high when we took them, so that will help. I feel like there was some more down here. I can't see them. In the meantime, some of our facilities use cores. Alright, let's get these watchtowers up. I'm assuming we have to do a... Ah, there we are. Ah, shit. Okay. Really? Have to go all the way back. Okay, that's not great. What now? Jesse Hyde, 30 colonists, cursing the evolvers. They sit on their thrones made of our blood, built of our backs. They drink ice wine and smoke cigars and laugh over appetizers. And what do? We work, we toil, we break ourselves in the muck and mire for a dream we don't share. May they choke on their food, may they drown in their wine, may they burn together with pathetic ideals, and may I be there to see it. Right, where are those cores? Thanks, Ripe Geisha, for whatever that was. Bunch of things are about to run out. Deborah's under control. You managed to return force peace and Winterhome. For now, sabotage will cease. Districts will no longer be damaged by saboteurs. If the measures put in place counteract these sabotage are lifted, Winterhome will face destruction once again. Okay, thanks for the warning. Jack Sadler, 43, runner, bandaging his wounds. I can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked me. People back home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but it won't be for nothing. I'm proud I tried to run. I'll do it again. I'd do it again if I could. Stay here and die for a cause I don't believe in. For a place I never wanted to go. I'll try and make it back to the city. I'd run every day. Being sent to Winterhome has radicalised some citizens. Yeah. You don't really get much of a warning about that. Oh, we've got a promise, have we? Right, I'm confused. I can't build it. At all. Have I done something wrong? Because I might need to just go back to the start anyway, as it looks like. No, it's frostbroken. Yeah. So why can't I build a fume filtration district? I have misunderstood something. It's the geothermal springs. It's not the toxic gas springs. Oh, I've wasted so much time. Right, they don't have enough housing. Let's see if we can make it. We've got a save we can go back to. Hello, Pip. How's it going? Tense. I've done something big wrong. Like proper wrong. I've been excavating the wrong parts, so I've wasted a lot of time. We may not have enough time here. Lots of things happening at once. Please give me some cause. Great village. Under the snow lies a settlement from the old times. Its people long gone and its structures damaged and decayed by the frost. An outpost here could increase our supply by 200 materials. Right, that's fine. Several scouts saved us camp. Several scouts went missing in this area over the years. Finally, we traced their tracks to this walled camp. You can see cages and guarded huts. It seems some kind of slaving camp. If we sent guards, we could steal with the slavers. And rescue some of the prisoners. Our scouts will certainly feel safer than knowing they can explore without having to watch their back. And it will give us some Frostlanders. Interesting. We will free them, but maybe not just yet. Breakdown point. From the size of the abandoned workshop, wooden scaffolding and support structures, our scout believes the Dreadnought was serviced here for several months. Around the workshop, they found the remains of training equipment, target, bows, rifles, and compasses, all used, repaired, and used again to the point of shattering. A small graveyard stood to the side near a crude sculpture of a man covered in needles. Its plinth reads, "Those who stay are lost, but those who move on will be found. Salvage the remains." We'll come back to that later. So, yeah. We may not have time. Right, I'm going to do something here. Yeah, I'm going to create a save and speed up time a bit. See if it's doable. Or if I need to rethink how I did this. So, we could go back to the start of Chapter 4, and that may be the wisest thing to do. But I want to see this first.
Catalogs of the latest goods are now available. Order at your local grocer.
Black Mountain is the horrible one up at the top, isn't it? Yeah, here. Nomads' possible settlement. A huge sawmill and kiln used by a group of nomads to produce oil from producing timber. Our engineers believe we can make the machine much more efficient. If we can get on speaking terms with the nomads, we can share the machine, offer them some of the supply. Otherwise, we could take it by force. Yeah, we share the site. Nomads. This site is crowded by dark silhouettes who turn out to be nomadic people of this area. Clanky and grounding sounds echo over the ice in the distance. We can see the entrance to ice caves. Some nights we hear violent shouting, but nothing is more terrifying than those that pass in eerie silence. Nomad's guard signals that we should not approach. We can only listen and wonder. Remind them of our dealings in the past and ask to be shown the caves. We should not expect anything in return. The nomads invited our scouts into their homes. They didn't say much, but from what the scouts saw, the caves were a place for different bands to trade food and supplies. The efficiency with which the nomads use oil for lighting and heating was particularly expressive. As a gift, the elders offered sketches of their oil heaters, some of their simplest devices, yet more advanced than anything in our own home. Alright, bring those back. We may not get the same results each time, so it'll be worth persevering. $18 weeks. Is there anything that tells me how long it's going to take? Once it's finished its big save here. New London's delighted you kept your word and now look upon your rule models positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Right. Do we press on? It's the amount of time it's taking. That's worrying me. thereabouts. That'll do. I think we might be doing okay, apart from the fact we're just not going to make this in time. Right, one more save. But I'm definitely tempted to oh, come on. 14 weeks. Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. But we can't do it with the no, it's not going to be possible. We're going to have those rupture. Right, we need to build a fume filtration district. You are fucking kidding me. Oh, okay. Yep. Right, because I've misunderstood something, I'm going to need to go back to, at the very least, this. Let's try this one. See where it is. Because where I've been frost breaking is completely incorrect. Because I've been going for the wrong resources. And I don't think we're going to manage that forwards. Of course, it means some of the randomized events are going to change. I have to do a lot of things I've forgotten what I did. But that's how it goes.
Hear us, Stuart.
Stuart.
Right. So let's see how bad this is. So we might have to go straight back to Chapter 4. Right, those are fine. They could be better. That one is massively incorrect, and once you set them in motion, you can't start. So yeah, we're going back to the start of Chapter 4. Oh, okay. It is what it is.
Stuart.
Right, so
Stuart.
salvage winter home. Accept. Keep those cores. So first thing we do.
Winter home colonists, collect your work gear from your foreman.
Yeah, so it does give you a hint, but it's not very obvious. Let's give it that for the moment. Meet demands. We'll transfer them 10,000 of those and 10,000 of those. Now we can turn the generator on. Right. And we're going to transfer some people. About that many. And we can pick up cores straight away. Interesting. Hey, the cores have moved. It's re-rolled and there's all these cores, like, on the way. All of this is different. Unless I... It is. Hang on. Did I do something different? Right, we're saving that now. It's created a new objective. Oh, we salvaged the... instead of settling. Ah. I'm an idiot. Here we go. Maybe I should take a break now. And we'll do this.
Hear us, Stuart.
Stuart.
Hear us, Stuart.
Yeah, so he changed.
Winter home colonists, collect your work gear from...
Alright. So there's a few things we need to do. One after the other. So the first thing is find out where our current... Where is it? Last Hope Mountains. I wish it would zoom you to that if you clicked on it. There we are. We're not too bothered about that for the moment. Let's send the food. Something down here had cores. This area is seizing more smoke than other places, making it uncertain whether land stops, approach and ocean begins. That's good. We're less worried about it. And that. Let's go into here. And here. Right. Hold on to our cause for the time being. Tesla City. Our research speed is pretty good. I said I was going to take a break, didn't I? Right, I shall be right back. I'm back. So what we're doing, we're waiting for heat stamps is what's happening. Except we don't want to do that. We want to get some as fast as we can. Tony, stop it. Naughty kitten is naughty. Right. So we're going to tap the Frostlanders for the biggest supply of cash that we can get. In fact, I'm going to do it slightly different this time. I'm going to risk something.
Steward.
Because I don't actually want their special ability. Not yet, anyway. Now we get down to Winterhome. And we get cracking. So we need to get these things. Not those things. And we need to build housing. Sharpish. So, also to Winterhome, have we already sent some people? Yeah, we've already sent some people. Cool. So this is the first one. You get one kind of free rapid. I'm gonna cheat this a bit. That's the... And then the third one's all the way up there. Okay. Right. Yeah. With the rest of our monies... Can't build in there, but we can build around here. I think we probably want to leave a gap. Can we handle the disease right now? Let's worry about that later. We're going to build up here. Right. What is our trust like at the moment? It's pretty good. So let's get those... Oh, we can't. People are out. We're going to take that out. Right, and we're going to pause and have a look at our resources. It looks like we're probably low on materials. We can't mine any more materials here. So we're going to need to find ways of dealing with that.
Stewart.
We'll break them to make them a little happier.
Stewart.
And we're also going to grant them an agenda. What do they want? Well, we don't know yet. Right. Think that's our setup. Let's see how it goes. Just checking they don't need cores or something. Okay, we've got some good efficiency going on here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for its second. My civic planning is coming along. So these people are going to get hurt. And I'll get a warning. I think that's how it's going to work. Yeah.
Here, steward.
Steward, as frost-breaking teams near the chasms of Winterhome, it's as if we approach the maw of hell itself. The ground splintered and noxious fumes pushed through the cracks to strangle those even in the open air. Scores of our people suffer today, brought right to the edge of the death. They won't survive a second attempt. That was my freebie. Sacrifices will be necessary, but I'm going to try and avoid doing it. So, we need that workforce. It's okay, once these things are... Charlotte Boucher, 27 colonists. Those fucking evolvers, always bending the stewards' ear to their psychotic ideas, driving our city into the ground, and now with Winterhome. They're putting us all in danger with their madness. This can't continue. Someone's going to have to do something. We try to talk. It's time for action. Some enraged faith keepers aim to sabotage operations in Winterhome. Oh dear. You can't avoid that, I don't think. Right, we've got a council agenda. Not yet. Hoping it... No.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Okay.
The eyes have it.
Oh, shit. Well, I fucked that up. I think we can fix that, though. It's not the worst thing. Could do that, but we're not gonna. What we can do... We can't yet. Damn it. Let's get everything explored. Where's those cores? Trust's about as high as it can be, so now's the time to grab those cores. Take the cursed cores. Right.
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
Stewart.
Alright. Right. Why are we so low on people? Oh, because there's a lot of people off sick. One about that much. Okay.
Stewart.
Yep, we know. I don't know, but it seems to me like that's going a bit faster. Did I do the wrong one?
Attention workers, remember to maintain your masks and eye cover in good condition.
Let's keep the supplies balanced. And make sure that in all of this, this isn't going wrong. Let's transfer. No. Let's actually put them on a slight deficit there as well. That costs 2 cores. I'm not sure we can afford it at the moment. That sounds important. That's the sabotage. Best thing of all is sit on the thrones made of our blood, built up our backs, they drink ice wine and smoke cigars and laugh over appetizers. And what do? We work, we toil, we break ourselves in the muck and mire for a dream we don't share. May they choke on their food, may they drown in their wine, may they burn together with their pathetic ideals, and may I be there to see it. Right, we can build our first fume filtration district. Let's see how that helps. They need more food. They don't need that much brood. They need a slight surplus. This demand button is a bit weird. One of the harshest winters, some scouts got lost in a storm here and were thought lost. They returned years later, saying that escaped convicts had rescued them, taken them into their camp, nursed them back to health, and eventually returned them home. Ever since, coming across an escaped convict has been considered good luck. Rugged territory. So, do that. The sound of sawmills could be heard miles before reaching this small commune of old escaped convicts. Each worker is paid equally, regardless of seniority, and they each wear the same uniforms, even when not on shift. Seems they were once organised as the shipwreck camp, but many thought they were corrupt and new gangs forced them out of town. If we reinstate the woodsman as leaders of the shipwreck camp, they'll gladly give us the sawmills. So, what's going on? The story here. Shipwreck camp. The factory's machinery has all been taken away, but thousands of uniforms lie in the warehouse, neatly sorted into rows according to size. The delivery schedule shows the codes were being sent to the shipwreck camp. Last deliveries are marked refused. The uniforms are simple but made from quality yarn. In any case, too many clothes are better than not enough. Come back later. Alright. I'm a bit confused. That's normal. Right. Ice caves. We're going to convince them to let us pass. Yep, we got the same result. Cold is slightly reduced. We will share the site. And worry about it later. And we'll send some people into the coast. Is that still to be explored? I think that's everything we've got access to at the moment. Yeah. I'm just going to free up a lot of Frostland teams. We may be able to downgrade some stuff. But our problem will remain... So we can do expedition support. We'll propose that. And we'll just hold a vote for it. We should pass quite easily.
Hear ye, hear ye.
I thought I heard I did
Steward.
broken barrel refurbishing. The Frostland are furious that you've recently demolished the refurbishing good factory. You promised to construct a building this not long ago. The demolition was an unfortunate necessity for the things that you want.
Your
See what
council has voted.
Impact is because they will bring their not something else. No? Okay, good. Give me a minute. Various things to deal with here. We're going to need more people. Relations are back on a fairly even keel. New Londoners are delighted you kept your word and now look upon your rule more positively. See you a leader in integrity. Trust rises. Now we need to build the watchtowers. The surveillance watchtower. And not cock that up. Right, now we have the workers. Safe frost breaking. We need to do that? I'm not sure we do. Right, so that... Where's toxicity? Supplies are going down. Nope, this one. Oh, that's going to be a bit more difficult. Right. Meet demand. Transfer resources. Get up here. Get down here. That should help for the time being. Yeah. So I don't think there's many places left, or any places left. Look at this! When did we... We somehow balanced them out without really thinking about it very hard. The Ghostless Wastes. Let's have a look. Buried village. Under the snow lies a settlement from the old times. Its people long gone, its structures damaged, decayed by the forest. We can, yeah, we can connect trails there later. Slavers camp. We're going to come back to. Destroy the bandits camp, free the prisoners, and bring them to New London. You know what? We're just going to do that now because we have the people to do it. Breakdown point for the size of the abandoned workshop. Salvage the remains. No matter what happened here, no one is using this camp anymore. We don't need the prefab, so we'll come back later. Is there anything left to explore that we're not already doing? That's the coast. No, it's looking kind of done. Gosh.
If prescribed experimental treatment, be proud. You have joined the vanguard of medical knowledge.
Gosh. No matter what we do, we make a hellhole, don't we? Right, I think. We have our surveillance watchtower. Make sure you choose the right one, Graham. We just can't get there for the moment, can we? But there are some cores. Just doing a big save. What happens when we appear to have explored all of the Frostland, I wonder? That's our assault. We may lose some people in that. Ah, the valley has to be explored as well. Okay. You have managed to enforce peace in Winterhome for now. Sabotage will cease. Districts will no longer be damaged by saboteurs. Great. Trust is up. Seem to be doing pretty well. Jack Sadler, 43, runner, bandaging his wounds. I can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked me. People back at home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but it won't be for nothing. I'm proud I tried to run. I'd do it again if I could. Stay here and die for a cause I don't believe in, for a place I never wanted to go, or try and make it back to the city. I'd run every day. Being sent to Winterhome has radicalised some citizens, so they're going to make their way back and cause trouble at London. Right. Back to the housing crisis. We kind of need to ship these guys out elsewhere. What's going on over here? Is there anything useful we can do at the old Dreadnought and send some people there? Yeah, we can definitely send some people here. And because of the state of play there, not what I wanted. Come here. Transfer. Back to Winterhome. Right, it's going okay. Oh, what now? I heard someone's moaning. Donk.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life.
Alright. Come on, mouse. Get back over here. Right. Toxicity are now minor, so I'm imagining we have to keep on sort of upgrading and maintaining those. But we'll probably be okay. We're not researching anything, we probably should be. Hubs. Pharmaceuticals. Testing laboratory. Youth. Let's get that. Do something that pleases the faith keepers a bit. Yeah, not going to quite make it, but I think we'll be able to get it down again very quickly, so that's fine. We can meddle with this a bit, and we've got some exploration to do. See that? You do demand and it will just shoot it straight up, so whatever's doing the calculation for demand is... Right, you need just enough coming in to make sure you don't suddenly have a... In fact, you don't even need that. You need a slight drain. About there. Because that could be a little up. Slight drain, slight drain, slight drain. Actually, everything should be a slight drain now. So let's check out what's going on with here. Oh yeah, it's the old dreadnought. I was looking at the wrong one, but it still holds. Correct decisions, just thinking of the wrong place. Slight drain, slight drain. Yeah, okay, they could probably do with a bit more food. Actually, we can simplify things a bit by just giving them the stockpile. Let's just have a quick look at what's going on at the old dreadnought. Right, okay. So, if we have a look at this. put this back up to, say, 50-ish. We now have the workers, so we can pop that up to 100. Ah, that's... yeah, we're doing things the wrong way round, that's why. Now, we've done a silly thing here, these prefabs. Tell you what, let's get them out of the way, shall we? Yeah, what it tells me is we can't optimize for oil here. New London. Oh, let's find the... Once believed, seal colony. Once believed lost in the harsh grip of the frost. The miraculous return of seals fills our scouts' hearts with wonder. While the meat is valuable, some believe we should let the colony grow until seals once again become a consulate that will protect the seals. No, we're going to let seals continue to breed. We might have a food source forever. That's a sensible thing to do. A fragrant find. Atop a glacier, we found secret crates marked with the stamp of the Imperial Exploration Company. Each was tied to some sort of sail, long worn out in the subsequent winds. The Scouts commander thinks it's possible the crates were once dropped from airships. Tingled with anticipation, the Scouts open them to find towels and toiletries, fragrances from a dead world they've never smelt before. As soon as it sounds, the find might go some way to improving lives in New London and be broken down to produce other products. Right, we'll come back to that later. It's always nice to have a couple of things we can call on what's going on here. Broken chains hung from the gunwale of a wrecked prison hulk. Founded by escaped convicts who swore all residents would be equal. Rival gangs formed over time and now compete for power. Our scouts say the settlement is in chaos with different laws and practices behind each bulkhead. Until a clear authority reigns, there is nothing we can do with the wreck. So maybe we need to... Nearby Baron's Cave. Baron's Cave, shipwreck camp. A wall of whiskey barrels protects the entrance to this cave. Inside, shackled servants sell anything from stolen jackets to sun drugs. Towards the back of the market is where the servants themselves are brought and sold. Our scouts will hand a message. Whoever rules New London. I rescued each of my servants from certain death in the plague-ridden bilge of the shipwreck camp. Send us the material to make weapons and we can expand the shipwreck itself. The Baron. Shut it down. We'll come back later. We haven't got any guard squads, which is weird. Where was that slavers camp? Do we ever see it again? Reinstate the old leaders. We could forcefully reinstate the woodsmen to bring equality and order to these people. Sounds good to me. The shipwreck camp will provide guards. Let's do it. What were we doing? I was trying to balance, so I got completely distracted. This game is good at that. I was trying to balance the oil situation. So if we take it now off oil and onto coal, what happens? We've got a stockpile of coal we can live on for quite some time. Got about 160,000. No, nearly 380,000. So our stockpiling's been going well. Let's go and check on winter home. 7 weeks. We'll be lucky. We won't quite make it. But we should be fine. It might kill some people. I'd prefer not to let that happen. Settlement population approx 500 people. I got on the way from New London to bring order to this chaotic wreck. Works for me. Right. Dutiful youth placed on council agenda by... Hang on. We researched it. Who said you could put it on there? Parenthood. Communal parenthood. Parents will give away their children to city-run facilities to ensure their well-being, leaving them free to concentrate on the needs of the city. Dedicated motherhood. Women who bear children will be permanently spared from other duties to be able to concentrate on... That sounds shit. The other one doesn't sound great either. Prisons. We don't want prisons. Found prisons a pain in the arse in the last one. Ooh. Harvester hangers. Aerodrome for which harvesters dispatched to the Frostland to make sure every last bit of food is extracted and brought for supporting in dedicated grading rooms. Gleaning harvester hanger. Aerodrome for which harvesters dispatched to the Frostland to make sure every last bit of food is extracted. Okay, we don't need to... Ooh, freight docks. I think I want those. Automated freight docks. $300 skyways capacity. 500. Ah, so that increases the resources that can be transferred between the skyways. I think I want the attended ones. And these guys are upset again. Of course they are. Well, one concern is the food going to run out. For, against. Research a building. Fine, we will research this.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
I mean, we have all the money we need. Right, that's kind of useful.
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
Is there anything left here to explore? Okay. Let's get those. It's all now. Do something I rarely do and speed up time a bit. God damn it. Yep. Gas grows more deadly. Toxicity.
Toxic gas levels have risen. Take precautions.
Well, they went back to where they were. Let's not be over the top about this. I wish it would show me where things were. Were they up the top here? I've got the feeling we were building this stuff up the top. There we are. So this has occurred, has it? Yeah. So the trails are being connected. The woodsmen are had it ready to hand over these sawmills operations to us with thanks. So now we've got more materials. Seems fitting they should is there a better place for them to go? Oh yeah, you can connect them just like that. So that's handy. Exploration speed isn't going to benefit us much now. What now?
Hear us, Steward.
Toxic gas rise. Steward, the workers in wintertime won't stop coughing. We schedule breaks, we cycle shifts, we haul them out from the depths by the cartload, but still they gasp in the clean air. There's no way to escape it, no way to get relief. This toxic rock cleans their lungs. We'll spare them, we'll have to pull them out soon. People are afraid. We should send only the strongest workers. No. We need to endure. Just a little longer, we'll finish what we started. Alright, let's get on top of these things. Right, our tech tree's really beginning to grow up, isn't it? Waste management facility. Research idea, waste repurposing facility, fine. How are we doing for heat stamps? Loads. Absolutely loads. See, those work. So that's the fishing spot. That's 400. We'll lose 400. We have another one here, the Imperial Freighter. That's 250. Let's activate that. And let's see if we can balance out and trade a bit. Don't be silly. And how things going on here. That's fine. That's fine. We can definitely nudge that up a bit. Oh, we don't need to. It needs to be -5 or thereabouts. I'll do. Yeah. Alright, it's probably time for another break. What am I waiting for? What do I need to see? Ah! We're getting quite a few of you guys tonight. What are you guys up to? That's just Stockport. Right, that's where I want to be looking. Right, I shall be right back. come back. And the kitties have informed me that they are starving. I don't believe them, but you may want to help them out. So everything's kind of balanced. For now. Can you stop it, Tony? Right, let's increase all stockpile limits. We didn't do that before. And again, because it doesn't cost us cores to do that. What? It lied!
Remember, our dutiful youth are eager to help however needed.
Oh, fuck off. That must be a bug. Because it doesn't tell you. That uses cores and they're gone forever. And we're going to be stuck because we're going to have to find something and disassemble it. Because we won't have enough cores. Unless... yeah, it only takes one core. Okay. And then we'll get the other 7 and see how we do. If we improve conditions, we can send more guards during times of needs. We can do that. And it used the last core. Why do I not learn my lesson from the previous bug? Right. We got a problem. When was the last... also save. 611 weeks. About 30 minutes ago. Let's see if we can get something out of New London that we built. We are not doing a lot of this stuff, and we probably should be. This surely must be nearly done. Oh, crying out loud. Alright, let's take the trade situation. That's okay. It'll get better. And we have some good stockpiles we can... yeah, that's on 3. And that's on 5. Okay. I think we can pull some goods out of somewhere. Take the goods. The stockpile would work. If we've got enough stockpile capacity. Really, it would be nice to have a top bar here that gives you like an overall stockpiling capacity. So goods-wise, we actually do not have goods stockpiling, so we should build that. And we're going to get more people soon. Right? I had hoped that was going to give me another core back. I know where some of the cores are. I'm reluctant to... Well, I suppose our oil stocks are huge, aren't they? So down at the old dreadnought, we have built loads of these. We're going to demolish the building. That's fine. It's curious that that runs on oil. Crosslanders' demands met. Just pop over to New London and see how our relationships are. Oh, Jesus.
Steward.
Right, let's promote them. And we're going to fund their projects. To balance things out there. Now, I like you all. Well, actually I don't really like you, but I need you not to be trouble. Right, fine. Demolish. Come on. Advanced sawmills. Boundaries. Stuff that suddenly starts requiring oil. The apex workers. I don't want those. Outpost operation. Spearheads our expansion to the Frostland. Our outposts were operated by hardened pioneers capable of handling themselves. Outpost upkeep is decreased. That sounds very good. What about you guys? Extraction, strongholds. I'm going to take that one. Right. Everything's kind of copacetic there. And what about here? Yeah, it's looking good. I wonder what massive mistake I've made that is going to cause this all to be a mess later. Come on, come on, come on. Hopefully, this will make a lot more of this accessible, because there is stuff there we need. So as that comes offline... Oh my god, what is it? I'm getting a lot of bots today. Anything new I can do? I want to get out of here. Normally right-clicking is enough. Ooh. Right. We are definitely not doing enough supplies, so let's look into what we can do there. There's a potential supply outpost somewhere. I think. Okay, that will... A huge kiln connected directly to an automated sawmill. This machine produces oil from the forest below. We're currently showing the output with nomads, but we have some ideas about how to expand this, maintain its reach, and even support the populace here. Right. That's an interesting one. I don't see... Right, there we go. We can do this. Right, we can do that. Shut it down. Fine. We're going to do that. Then down in the old dreadnought. Is there anywhere we haven't explored here? Doesn't look like it. I would have expected a notification saying you've explored everything. There we are. Let's do it. Explore the valley. Right. So getting cores is going to be a matter for Winterhome Ruins. So at the old dreadnought. I think that's sustainable. Definitely sustainable. We can get a call back that way. No one's sick. Everyone's got a house. Too much food coming in. Let's fix that. Prefabs, materials. Right, some of the buildings we can build will have a side output of materials. Oh, we're running low on prefabs. That hasn't happened in a while. probably don't need to make as many goods as we are. Cannot keep you guys happy, can I? Right, so there were definitely some prefabs out here we could grab. Yeah, salvage those. And then we have to get on top of... Yeah, nothing we can do with that. I'm certain there's a bunch of other prefab. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. We're deciding what to do with that. All right. Our guards stormed the camp at night, falling upon the slavers while they slept. Judging from the many gaps in the palisade, the slavers weren't ever prepared for a committed assault. We freed a significant number of prisoners and took them to New London, each sharing horrific stories about how they were treated. Many cannot find their loved ones. Our scouts did not tell them about the disturbing pit full of bones they found near the fire, or the lack of food stores in the whole camp. Ew. We'll have those prefabs, thanks. And we're going to have to start making more. Oh, there's one. Alright, yeah, we've not taken that for a reason. The scouts reached the end of the tunnel and found an isolated crater. An outpost here. That's it, I was looking for that. Well, aren't you just a pain in the ass? Alright, nearly there. Restoration of Winterhome. All toxic gas springs have been closed. The toxic gas no longer threatens Winterhome. What many once saw as a cursed, desolate land you've made inhabitable. What many once saw as a cursed, desolate land you've made inhabitable. Right, not uninhabitable. This miracle proves we can settle anywhere. The once cursed city will become a springboard from which we will expand even further. The Frostland can indeed become our home. I see.
All toxic vents have been closed. Winterhome is safe.
We have 2,000 workforce, and we can do normal fucking frost breaking, thank God. Right, let's get those cores first of all. Right, we're going to drive straight through here. We can build More homes in here. That's excellent. We just don't need them at the moment. Oh, and we can... Yeah, okay. Let's build that extraction district. Oh, so that's providing 90. Yeah, so we've got a replacement. Let's start the harvest on that one. Quite cool how it maps onto the terrain. Right, let's get on this housing situation. Eat.
The Faith Keepers invite all citizens for evening prayer at the Central Temple.
Frontier footholds.
Hear ye, hear ye. The eyes have it.
Stupid.
Steward.
Attention, citizens. A new law.
I'm just going to use that straight away.
Here is Steward.
Stupid.
How do I use the volunteer? I should really check what that is before. Explore laws. Society, dutiful youth. Unlocks the city ability. Alright, these buttons I never use. Right, let's go with that. I'm going to use that once and never again, I think.
Steward is steward.
Stalker arrested. Faithkeepers involved. Conflict in New London. Steward, the guards who apprehended a member of the Faithkeepers near the council hall. Caught him loitering with no good reason. Be there, said one of the guards. Ran a boat full of timetables the Evolvers, delegates, comings and goings. He refuses to explain the purpose of these notes. On the last page, we have found the following scribble. The dream of all we lost in winter home must be avenged. We must modify Faithkeepers to identify any co-conspirators. I don't think I've got a chance.
Here is Steward.
Stupid.
And that's probably the last valley. Miracle Valley. That sounds great. What's Miracle Valley? Sailor families. These shelters are inhabited by only women and children clad in furs. It seems their main occupation is construction and repair of distinctive sledges for sales for their foraging men. Our husbands barely come home, one grandmother explains. When they do, they're out of their minds. We'll bring the women and children to New London, but many of them refuse to leave, their eyes watching for sails on the horizon. Or return later. Sailors. On first contact, these people were very reluctant to talk to our scouts. When we shared rations and alcohol to warm up, they opened up. They are master foragers with ingenious sail-powered sledges they use to move around the Frostland fast. However, they seem to be obsessed with finding certain medicinal mosses and cave mushrooms that can be found in the area, obsessed to the point of neglecting finding regular food. We can try and help them find the caves or discourage them and make them go home to their family. The more harvesting sites we know, the better. Force them to return. We're going to help them search. Okay. So they go out and get completely shit-faced, but seem to be doing okay despite that. Right. Big old save there. Right, decision time. So it does actually tell me there. Too many people. How do I extract these cores? Resettling winter home. Fine. Do I have to do an extraction district on them? Yeah, it's an extraction district. You can send some people here. Since we have to send about that many anyway. Missed that somehow. Right, I'm going to have a short break and then we'll come back to wind things up a little. It's all looking pretty solid at the moment. It's good news. See you in a minute. Be right back. I return. Right. We've got a lot of people incoming, so we need to get these houses built fast. They're fully expanded. That's not.
Catalogs of the latest goods are now available. Order at your local grocer.
We want to get rid of that housing district anyway. Or at least... Right. They want extraction stalls, research and hold vote. Frostlanders would tip it. Build a salvaging factory, which that produces both prefabs and goods, but costs cores. We don't have cores, do we? No. I will, in this case, just hold the vote.
The noes have it!
Right. That's fine with me. We now have more housing than we know what to do with, so... Yep, they're now producing more stuff than they know what to do with, so we can export some of that, which is handy. Going to give them a slight surplus of that. And fulfill their needs quite significantly, because their needs are going to expand as people come in. We'll build a subsidized housing block as well. A future just within reach. Well done, Steward. We're nearly there. You've shown it's possible to embrace the frost. That this new ice age is simply a catalyst for adaptation. The future is just within our reach. But our path at this point is divided our people. Trouble brews in New London. Chart your course with care. I see. KC Laurent, 36, faction radical. Assuaging last-minute doubts. Okay, get yourself together. We must do it. We must. If a crop is diseased, you burn the plants. If a scout has frostbite, you cut off the limb. And if a faction no longer serves the people, feeds them to winter home for a delusional cause, rips their future from their hands, what do? Exactly. We get rid of the people who destroyed our future. Radicals from the Faithkeepers are determined to avenge the loss of their dream of warmth in winter home. So something's about to happen. I shouldn't react too quickly. What's going on? A dream of utopia. We made it to chapter 5. Assassination in the council. Steward, one of the Faith Keepers, has stabbed the Speaker of the Evolvers to death. At the exact moment, bands of Faith Keepers stormed several districts in the city. New London on the brink of chaos. The Evolvers are furious and terrified. These terrorists have no place in New London. They must either leave or cease to be Faith Keepers. They get ready to fight back. Banishing the Faith Keepers would punish this crime and unify New London under the ideas of the Evolvers. You could try and stop the madness and seek reconciliation. You would, however, to ensure concessions from both sides. It's not the only way, though. Many city could probably behind you. You could take the captain's lost authority, separate the bickering factions, and enforce order. Civil war is upon us. Your choice here determines how you will end it. Evolver's fervor is increased. Banish the Faith Keepers. Seek reconciliation. Compromise, however difficult to achieve, is worth it if it saves lives. Decrease both factions' favour and reach positive relations with all communities to vote on peace accords. Enforce order. Pass all rule provisions in the council. Unify the city's new capitals and contain the warring factions. I'm going to seek reconciliation. Point no return. You've chosen to negotiate peace. You will need to be a shrewd negotiator, secure good relations with most communities, and vote many changes through the council. The choice is binding. If you confirm, you must succeed or your rule will end. You should not encounter insurmountable obstacles on this path. Banish Faith Keepers. Your power is very limited. You will have to win many charter votes to achieve victory. This path will be very difficult. So, enforce order is the hardest one. We're going to compromise. So there's some replayability here. Peace will come when the overwhelming majority of delegates vote to pass peace accords. Yet no one agreed to even hold such a vote until all sides renounce violence. You must negotiate with both factions to find out what concessions they require. Take care not to alienate any group too much. You will need the votes to pass all the final accords. We will find peace. Right. Use negotiate pre-agreement community action on the Faith Keepers.
Steward.
Steward!
Negotiate peace agreement. Steward, the Faith Keepers claim they were pushed to violence to defend their place in the city. They accuse you of having turned it into a place for evolvers and evolvers only. Before they even consider agreeing to a lasting peace, they demand to show goodwill by integrating some of their ideas into how the city is run. Which one of their concerns do you wish to appease? Choose any two of... Alright, social equality. Equal pay I'm good with. Mandatory union. Workers' village. Okay, we can do those. Move towards a city where conventional households raise their children with the values of yore. Nothing for now. I'm going to go with social equality. Sure, the Faith Keepers are pleased you're willing to commit to social equality. If you enact two key elements of the division, they will trust you enough to envision a long-lasting peace. What is the first mission which is problem? We're going to research equal pay. The second and final objective request to convince the faction to vote on a peace agreement. Mandatory unions. Workers' village. Including negotiations with the Faith Keepers. As soon as you feel promised, they will lose all their favour.
Steward.
Everyone is quite angry.
Steward!
We're going to ask them to de-radicalise the evolvers. Right. Research and enact equal pay. Protect district. District protection priorities. Steward, the guards are awaiting orders on what their priorities should be while protecting this district. They could form a cordon around vital infrastructure, halting its destruction, or they could instead focus keeping civilians out of harm's way and prevent their deaths. Save lives. So, research and enact equal pay. Thankfully, we are rich city in equal pay. Worker compensation. Go. Where's Tesla City? Are you on? Turn on. We need 2 cores for that. What intention? Stewards, tension reaches a fever pitch and threaten to tear the city apart. Angry mobs swarm the streets and the city descends into violent free-for-all. The people have lost faith that your rule can solve the many problems that plague us. The city spirals into chaos. If we do not calm tensions soon and restore order, this will be the end. The city must be... City must not fall. How do I...
Steward!
I don't know if this will make any difference at this point. How do I... Right. May need to come back to this. Civil war. A bloody conflict is... If both factions are engaged in battle and no feather, there will be no casualties. However, if either faction has feather, district wear will increase, buildings will be periodically destroyed, people will be injured and die. Feather levels increase the number of deaths and injuries. War will spread to... Yes, okay, but... How do I... What now?
Steward!
Casualty fighting. Steward, 126 evolved died and they were overwhelmed as their opponents. 126 evolved died in a recent battle and they were overwhelmed as their opponents stormed with feather and fury in their eyes. This will eventually lead to one side slaughtering the opposing faction. I feel kind of compelled to stick with this. Workers' housing.
Hear us, steward.
Steward. Steward.
Okay. Hold evening prayers. They really believe in me, but they are rioting. It's a bit mental. Oh. We have some problems. Thankfully everyone has stockpiles. The Dreadnought's fine. But Winterhome is not. Don't be silly. We have cause. Let's give this a go.
Please consult lists of known war casualties before reporting missing persons.
Tense this.
Steward.
Steward. Steward.
I think something's gone wrong. Well, we can always have another stab at this next time, but we'll see how we do now. Oh, I'm an idiot.
The Nose have it!
On step.
The proposed law has been approved.
Steward.
Steward.
What now?
Steward.
Faithkeepers take hostages. Fighting spreads. Steward, the Faithkeepers storm the new district full of Evolvers' neighbourhoods. They set buildings on fire to force them out before ruthlessly beating them. The Evolvers had to retreat, leaving many of their own behind. Now the Evolvers are begging you to help them free the captives. They're not fighters, some of them are children or elderly. We have good relations with Faithkeepers. We'll call in a favour. Trust is meant to fall. Yeah.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
We've got it. Workers' village. Bang in the district you're fucking up. Fake that. Ha! I didn't even know that was happening. Come on. Social inequality enacted. Faithheads are not as militant now that they have a portion of what they want. Tensions crisis averted. You managed to steer us clear of the tension crisis. That was close. No shit. Where's...
Steward.
Oh, here we are. Steward, following the Faithkeepers' unprovoked aggression, the Evolvers are very reluctant to talk about peace. However, they would be willing to hold a vote on peace agreement if you provide some guarantees that their ideas will be represented to the city. Well, I'm basically looking after you guys anyway. Yeah. Okay. We're going to... leave it there for now. And we're going to have another shot at that, I think. Starting from the start. Next time. Thank you for being here. Right, let's get over here. So not the spookiest of games, but certainly fraught with tension. What can we do with you guys? I have a feeling there might be a Julie about, but I could be wrong. I am not wrong. Julie was in earlier, so I don't know why I'm doing that. We're gonna go say hello to her. She has a lovely cat called Bob. That's probably what I'll be watching after the stream. Thank you for being around, Pip. I really appreciate it. You have a good night too. So that's the raid done. Smudged me lipstick, or some of the wine's got there or something. But I'm going to raid us in, say hello, and then I'm popping off into the shower. I'm going to get my hot tub. So have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you soon, I hope. Good night.